right. Let's go on to this next matchup here. Steph Curry and Kemba Walker. This is going to be a fun one here to watch. Curry is priced at $9,500 versus $7,900 for Kemba as the Warriors take on the Charlotte Hornets. I think Steph Curry back in his home state, and he was at his high school yesterday as they honored him and they retired his number, which, by the way, what took so long to retire his number at high school, right?
Right.
But nevertheless, congratulations. That honor finally bestowed on Steph Curry, and I think because of that, because he's back in Charlotte, I think he has the big night. I think he's the one over Kemba Walker, and you should go with him coming off a 48.5-point performance at Miami, and then the night before that in Orlando, he had 43 points. He's rolling off. He's starting to catch fire here. I think he's the guy that you go with in this game.
I'm going to go with Kemba Walker. And I know the emotions are going to be high for Curry, but for Kemba Walker, it's going to be absolutely a huge challenge for him to have the top team in the NBA come in to your home floor and be able to prove and show everyone, all eyes on you, show them what you got. Also, Steph Curry's had a little bit of trouble on the road this season. Last year, he was better on the road than he was at Oracle Arena. That's not the case this year. He's really struggled on the road. He's shooting 43% from the field and 34% from beyond the arc through 20 road games. I don't like those numbers particularly for Steph, who is used to, as we saw last year, shooting very well from
But here's the other
downtown.
thing, too. What we've seen from this Warriors team, I mean, they're so good they can just say, look, tonight we're going to let Kevin Durant facing Oklahoma City, he's going to get the scoring load, right? 39 and 40 points in the 2 games against OKC. I think in this situation, they say, hey, Steph's back in North Carolina. He's in front of his dad, and his family's going to be there. Del Curry is one of the announcers there for the Hornets.
Right.
He was celebrated by his high school. There's going to be a lot of fans there for Curry than there normally is on the road. I mean, he obviously has a huge fan base, but especially in Charlotte, outside of Oracle Arena, I think he's going to show out. I think he's the night. This is the night where he might have his best game of the season. I wouldn't be shocked if this is his only trip to Charlotte this season.
Right.
So this is the night I think that you might see him have his best game of the year.
My only concern, like you mentioned for the Warriors, because there are so many options, is if Steph doesn't have the hot hand, they have so many other options to go to, and it'll happen like that. They're not going to keep forcing Steph if he just doesn't have it. So that's something to consider.
Okay.